Hello and welcome to Meet the Candidates for the August 7th primary election. I'm your host, Dan York. On today's program, candidates for the offices of the 5th District of the State Senate, 11th District of the State House, Wayne County Executive, and Wayne County Commission have been invited to appear. Each candidate who accepted our invitation to appear on the program was given 5 minutes to present his or her platform. Along with the candidates for the State House, State Senate, Wayne County Executive seat, and County Commission, candidates that appear on the August 7th primary ballot include Governor of the State of Michigan, United States Senate, and 13th District of Congress. Also included on this year's Garden City ballot are 3 ballot proposals. The first is a Wayne County public transportation millage to renew a 1 mil levy for the smart bus system. The second is a renewal of 1 mil to continue to fund the operations of the Garden City Library through 2031. The current millage expires in 2021. And the final proposal is for a street improvement bond that would be used to borrow $15 million for road improvements over a 5-year period. The amount of that levy would be 6.2 mils. Videos explaining the details of both the library and road proposals can be found on the city's website at gardencitymi.org/vote and on GCTV. The candidates that will appear on today's Meet the Candidates program include, for the 5th District State Senate, Republican candidate DeSHAWN Wilkins and Democratic candidate David KNEZEK. Republican candidate Dale Prosser and Democratic candidate Betty Jean Alexander did not respond to our invitation. For the 11th District State Representative, Randy Walker accepted our invitation to appear on the program. Representatives for Democrat Jewel Jones did not respond to our invitation until after the set deadline. Republican candidate James Townsend did not respond to our invitation. Neither candidate for the Wayne County Executive's office responded to our invitation. Only one candidate appears for the County Commissioner's office, Democrat Glenn Anderson. He did accept our invitation to appear. This program can be seen several times before the election on GCTV, Channel 12 on Comcast, Channel 18 on WOW, and Channel 99 on UVerse, July 20th through the 22nd, the 27th through the 29th, and August 3rd through the 5th at 10, 2, 7, and 11. July 24th through the 26th, and July 31st through August 2nd. After the City Council replay, you can watch this program. And Meet the Candidates for the August 7th primary election can also be seen online at the GCTV HD YouTube channel and on the city's Facebook page. Links to all of these options and a complete ballot can be found at gardencitymi.org/vote. Now let's begin our program with the Republican candidate for the Michigan State Senate, DeSHAWN Wilkins.
Hello, I'm DeSHAWN Wilkins, candidate for State Senate, District 5. I'm a lifelong Michigan resident and a current resident of the city of Detroit. I've been happily married to my wife, Stephanie, for over 22 years. I've been a senior pastor for 16 years at Emmanuel Outreach Cathedral Church in the city of Detroit. Until recently, I owned and operated a small residential commercial cleaning service, and I serviced many residents here in Southeast Michigan for over 22 years. And currently I'm working in the insurance field. And I'm running for State Senate because, quite frankly, our roads are in disrepair. Our complete infrastructure needs to be redone. Auto insurance reform is something that really is close and dear to me because my family, such as many of you all, are paying incredibly high insurance rates. And so we need auto insurance reform here, and I want to be a part of the solution for that. Our education system needs reforming. Michigan's children are at the low end academically as it relates to reading and math. I believe we do need to have strong public schools, but we also must maintain parental choice. Good charter schools, good private schools, as well as good public schools. And again, all of that to help our children to become academically competitive with the other states throughout the country. I believe we should bring skilled trades back to our schools. Skilled trades is a very viable option for many Americans who aren't college inclined. And you can make a very good living in skilled trades. I support that. I think we need to have that here in Michigan as well. I want to lower the insurance tax rate from the 4.5% that is currently and lower it to 0. I know it may have to be a gradual process, but I believe we can get down to 0 for our income tax rate. I also want to see the lowering of the recidivism rate for exiting inmates from who are currently incarcerated. We have to do better about preparing these individuals for reentry into our society. If we don't do this, they will recommit crimes, many of them, and I think it's to our best interest and theirs to do better jobs at preparing them while they're incarcerated for reentry into our society. I'm not funded or backed by any big political party, no special interest groups. I'm an ordinary citizen. I'm a pastor, I'm a husband, I'm a father, I'm a son, I'm a brother, I'm an uncle. I'm a citizen right here, I'm an American. I'm not interested in party politics, I'm not interested in identity politics. I want to work with the like-minded individuals in Lansing who want to solve the problems for all of the citizens here in Southeast Michigan and all across Michigan as a whole. I believe we can do it. I'm looking forward, and I hope I can earn your vote, and looking forward to serving you all here in Garden City. Check out my website, DeShawnWilkins.com. That's D-E-S-H-A-W-N, Wilkins, W-I-L-K-I-N-S.com. You can learn more about me, about the candidacy, my platform, and certainly you can reach out to me. I'd love to answer any of your questions, love to meet any of you. But I'm certainly asking you for your support, for your vote. I'm here to serve. I'm here to serve you, not the special interests in Lansing, but the ordinary citizens here in District 5. Thank you so kindly for your time.
Greetings, Garden City. For those of you who I have not met yet, my name is David KNEZEK, and I currently have the pleasure and the honor of serving as your state senator here in the community and also in our state capitol. Before anything, I want to begin by saying thank you to each and every one of you who have entrusted in me the responsibility of being your voice in the Capitol, first as your state representative and now as your state senator. As many of you know, public service is a bit of a family business for the KNEZEK family. My father's a retired police officer. My mother is still a lunch lady at Dearborn High School. My sister and I both served in the Marine Corps together. She now is serving as a nurse. And my brother is a high school math teacher. So to be able to continue that legacy of service in our family, for me, it just means an incredible amount. And to know that I have the support of this community means so much to me. And I want to thank you for that. As we all know, Garden City is a great place to call home. And over my last 6 years in office, I've tried so hard to become an active and engaged member of this community. And I'm so proud to say that Garden City has always welcomed me with open arms. Everything from the Great Bacon Run to sponsoring our local hockey program, attending a Rotary or a Kiwanis meeting, participating in our Garden City Business Alliance, you name it. For me, that has really made this job so special, being able to maintain that connection to the community. I think that so many people, they go to Lansing and very quickly they forget who it is that sent them to office and who it is that they're supposed to be representing. It's the relationships that I have here in Garden City that keep me grounded and remind me what it is I'm supposed to be fighting for every day as your state senator. As you know, though, the reason I'm here today having this conversation with you is I'm back on the ballot this year. And so I am officially asking for your vote on your absentee ballot or at the polls on August 7th, 2018. Your vote would allow me to serve my second and final term as your state senator until 2022. And I'm asking for your vote because I believe that we still have so much more work left to do together. I'm very proud of my record over the last 4 years, and I'll stand by it all day long, whether it's increasing funding to Garden City Public Schools to the tune of millions of dollars. Very proud of the legislation that I had written that was signed into law to expand the number of veterans homes here in the state of Michigan. That's going to be a $250 million investment in our veterans. It's going to create over 1,000 jobs, and we know that we need jobs here now in the state of Michigan. I'm also very proud to have written the legislation to change Michigan's laws surrounding sexual assault in the wake of Dr. Larry Nassar and the survivors out at Michigan State University. These are things that I've really poured my heart and soul into, these and so many others, because I'm passionate about this job and I'm passionate about putting people first. And so I want to continue that record, to build upon that record these next 4 years, to again focus on creating more jobs here in the state of Michigan, putting more money in your pocket so that we can grow our economy, increasing pay and benefits so that you can have a stable and a healthy quality of life here in Michigan. I believe in health care for everybody, that we should not have to force people into bankruptcy simply because they can't afford a simple medical procedure. I also believe in increasing support for our seniors. I'm very proud of the fact that I've increased funding to the tune of $2.5 million just this year for senior services here in Wayne County. I also think that it's time to finally get our outrageous auto insurance costs under control. So I support lowering our auto insurance rates and including giving a PIP opt-out for those of us who are on Medicare. And as you might expect, of course, I'm a strong supporter of public education, everything from preschool all the way to higher education. And last but not least, our veterans population. We still have so much more to do to take care of the veterans here in the state of Michigan. And as one of only 3 veterans currently serving in the Senate, I think I'm in a really unique position to do that. So again, thank you so much for the memories that we've made the last 6 years. I hope that we can make so many more over the next 4. I'm asking for your vote and your support this year on August 7th, 2018. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a great day.
Hello, neighbors. My name is Randy Walker, and it is my desire to become your new state representative for the 11th District. It has been my sincere pleasure serving the residents of Garden City as mayor for the last 9 years. I have a great passion for working hard for the people of this community. With my recent retirement from Ford Motor Company, I can now pursue this passion on a full-time basis and make a bigger difference for more people. It would be an honor to serve the residents of Dearborn Heights, Garden City, Inkster, Livonia, and Westland as state representative of District 11. The primary responsibility of a state representative is to fight for the needs of their constituents. I will continue to be an active member of the communities in our district. I will be your vote in Lansing. I will work and fight for you. Serving in the state legislature will be an honor and a privilege, one that I will never take for granted. Some of the issues that I want to focus on are roads and infrastructure, increasing state funding for long overdue replacement and repairs of our streets, reduce car insurance premiums by strengthening and improving our necessary no-fault system. This can be done by basing rates solely on driving record rather than zip code, race, gender, credit score, age, level of education, and other driving factors. This is referred to as redlining. Creating a fraud authority to hold everyone accountable within the insurance system and prevent costs from being artificially raised. Eliminate the PIP requirement for senior citizens on Medicare so they aren't being charged twice for the same benefit. In the area of jobs, increase skilled trades programs, pay equality regardless of race or gender, continue to support small businesses. As for education, work to provide safer schools for our children, increase per pupil funding, increase bullying awareness. In reference to our seniors, work to increase and secure programs tailored to the specific needs of our seniors, such as income, meals, shopping, housing, transportation, and medication. Health and welfare, improve our mental health system for all children and adults, including our veterans. Lower the overall out-of-pocket cost of prescription drugs. These issues affect all of us directly, either through our children, grandchildren, parents, or grandparents. Help me make a difference for all of us. Please vote Randy Walker on August 7th. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Glenn Anderson, and I'm your Wayne County Commissioner. Previously, I served as Westland City Councilman for 9 years, Michigan House of Representatives for 6 years, and in the Michigan State Senate for 8 years, and on the County Commission since February of 2016. I truly enjoy helping people solve problems and get the service they deserve from county government. My wife and I live right next door in Westland, and we raised our two children there, and we have 3 grandchildren. In just over 2 years on the commission, I've made a difference and would like to share some of those important changes in Wayne County I've been a part of since being on the commission. Recently, we completed a deal with Dan Gilbert's Rock Ventures to build a $553 million Justice Center at the corner of I-75 and Warren Avenue in Detroit. Wayne County will invest $380 million in the old jail site and several other properties in exchange for the new Justice Center, which Rock Ventures is responsible for about $153 million in costs and any cost overruns. The Justice Center is not just a new jail, but would include a new courthouse and a juvenile detention center. Construction is set to begin in October and be completed by 2022. Wayne County's bond rating has improved 4 times and is now rated investment grade. That's a big change, and it'll affect our bonding to lower the cost. We continue to consolidate operations and selling underutilized or unused assets. We just recently sold the Eloise complex in Westland to a developer who will convert the property into a mixed-use residential complex for low-income seniors and families. The K. Beard building, the commissary building, and several dilapidated structures between Merriman and Henry Ruff Roads were also sold. The nearby Potter's Field on Henry Ruff Road was also included in the purchase and will be maintained by the purchaser. In exchange, the developers are to spend a minimum of $20 million on the development and to start the rehabilitation within 18 months and complete it within 42 months, and it'll go back on the tax rolls. I've been able to secure almost $50,000 from the fiscal years 2016 through 2018 Parks Millage for parks improvements in Garden City. I created a fund and secured donations for the senior transportation program at Garden City Towers. This reduces the cost of trips on Nankin Transit by 50% for these seniors. I've also instituted a bi-monthly e-newsletters in addition to twice-a-year printed newsletters. The spring and summer version of the newsletter should have hit your mailbox recently. Since taking office, I've held monthly coffee hours in all 3 communities I represent to give residents an opportunity to ask questions and to hear updates. Recently, I hosted a very successful Senior Appreciation Dinner in June that hosted almost 300 seniors from around the district. The event included a free dinner, dessert, entertainment, and door prizes, totally free. I deeply appreciate the opportunity to serve you on the Wayne County Commission, and with your support on Election Day, we'll continue to do so. I ask for your vote on August 7th.
That's Meet the Candidates for the August 7th, 2018 primary. Thanks for watching, and thanks to the candidates who appeared on the program. Don't forget, the August 7th election is a partisan primary, which means you cannot split your ticket when it comes to the candidates. You can only vote in the Republican, Democratic, or Libertarian section. If you cross over, the partisan portion of your ballot will be spoiled and will not count. It will not affect any votes that you cast for the proposals. You do not have to declare your party of choice to any of the officials handling the election. Once again, this program can be seen several times before the election on GCTV, Channel 12 on Comcast, Channel 18 on WOW, and Channel 99 on UVerse, July 20th through the 22nd, July 27th through the 29th, and August 3rd through the 5th at 10 a.m., 2 p.m., 7 p.m., and 11 p.m. Also July 24th through the 26th, and July 31st through August 2nd after the City Council replay. Meet the candidates for the August 7th primary election can also be seen online at the GCTV HD YouTube channel and on the city's Facebook page. Links to all of those options and a complete ballot can be found at gardencitymi.org/vote, along with other information about the election. So make your voice heard by voting August 7th between 7 a.m. and 8 p.m. I'm Dan York. Good night, everybody.